Oops. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cure it. Hi everybody, welcome to Creative Pouring. I'm Cheryl. Today I'm going to try to make a flower to go on one of these with the UV dipping resin. As you can see, this wire just sprung up. I pulled it off so that it'd be easier to work with. I don't know what size this is, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it around this little dowel, piece of dowel that I got a sizer. I'm going to wrap it 5 times, but I'm going to cross over the other wire. So hopefully it will work. Well, that's 4. Okay. Now I'll go with this one. That makes 5. And I'm going to pinch and turn. Now I know this is a craft wire, so I know it's very thin. Let's go ahead and cut me some of this off, and I'll put this away and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pliers and I'm going to spin it. And we're going to take it off. And I'm going to turn these into petals. I'm hoping it works. I don't know. I've not tried it before. So I'm learning. I'm going to pull them out. So maybe it looks like a little daisy. I guess when you're doing this, you got to be really careful of how you pull them out, because it's not very tight in the middle, and you got to kind of hold it together. Let's see, I'm going to twist that, pull it out. And I like to do, whenever I'm doing any kind of anything with my resin, I make sure I do like 5, or I do 3. I always do an odd number, because odd numbers usually make it look better. Let's see, I'm going to twist it that way. Pull it out. Okay. Yeah, odd numbers make things look better. This looks odd. Well, I'm not certain. This is, like I said, this is my first time doing this. So we're just going to kind of hope that it turns out okay. If not, I've learned something, right? That's what they say. If you do something that doesn't work out, you've learned something. I am just pinching the edges. That looks a little better. Okay, I'm going to pull it up and bend it down a little bit. So it'll kind of fall like a flower. Always shape it the way you want it before you put it in the UV dipping resin. Okay, I think that's going to work. Let's hope. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and dip it and see what happens. Okay. Make sure you get it all in there so all the petals are covered. Gonna let it drain for a few minutes. Well, 50 seconds anyway, not minutes. It's still draining. I don't know if you can see. It's got a big lump right there. I'll knock that lump off. Okay, I'm going to hit that on, and I'm going to spin it under the lights, under the UV lamp. So that way there's no big lumps under it, hopefully. Okay, I'm going to set it here and let it sit for a few minutes. And let it cure. I'll close this up because I don't want the sunlight getting to it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out some color. I have to decide what color I want. All right, that's all nice and cured. I pulled out my magic red, and we're going to go ahead and paint the back of the flower leaves. But what I believe I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of this dipping resin to do that. So let me get a little bit out. Just a little bit. I hope that's going to be enough. Put a little bit of red in there. Just get a little bit. You don't want to make it too opaque because then it won't cure. That is such a pretty color. Okay, we're going to paint the back of it. I just pulled out a brush that I was using for something else. Let's see, there we go. I like how this dipping resin cures. Oops. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cure it. While that's curing, I've got a small little thing of gold. I'm going to add to what's left over here. So it'll be a little tiny bit of gold to it. So now we've got a little gold on the edge there. See, I'm just putting some over top of the old, or the other. This is just so that it has a gold tint to it. It's not like it's going to be completely gold. See what I mean? Okay, let's cure that up and we'll be right back. All right, that's it right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to snip off the wires close to the edge. Not all the way down, but close. Because I want something to be able to hang on to that. I want to be able to hang on to that with in there. Still a little bit too tall. Much better. Okay. What I'm going to do is, before I put it in there, I'm going to put a rhinestone right smack dab in the center. I can't grab them, so we'll do this. There we go. I'm using my B7000. If it'll come out. Let's try this again. I'm running out of glue, as you can see. I got to get some more soon. Okay. Just going to put that smack dab in the center as possible. If it'll come off my finger. Here we go. Let that dry for a minute. I'm going to get out my UV resin. And I'm going to move this so that it sits regular. And since this is clear, it'll work in there. Come on, there you go. It'll work nicely in there. Well, I say it'll work nicely in there, but that stick is up too much. Let me get a better cutter. And I'm going to cut it all the way down. There we go. Oh, much better. I'm going to fill that up so it'll grab it better. I'll be back when this is cured. Ooh, that turned out beautiful. Definitely different than what I'm used to. But this will be a nice little barrette for your hair. I mean, it's not perfect, but when you're learning, nothing's perfect. And I'm still learning. I'm still watching a lot of YouTube videos. When they did this one like this, where they bent the flowers and made it into one thing, it looked so easy. So I think I'm going to practice on that here in the next little bit. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this project as much as I did. If you did, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Until next time, keep creating and keep pouring. Bye for now.